Well, hello, friends. Andy C. Luda here, and I want to welcome you to a very special time and episode in terms of my video blogs. I am so very, very excited because I have a special guest that I want to share with you today. This happens to be Women's History Month. We have just concluded the International Day of the Woman, and I'm coming to you on the behalf of our New Life School of Theology. This is a theology class that I hold and convene every month, actually twice a month, here on Long Island of New York. Today I have a very special guest that I want to share with you. She recently conducted a workshop for us that we will be talking about in more detail in just a few moments. I want now to welcome Sister Naima Robinson to your screen, and we're going to talk to her and about her for the next few moments. Sister Robinson, how are you today? Thank you for being our guest today.
Well, greetings to you and to your guests, to all of your viewers. Thank you so much for inviting me to be here.
Now, Sister Robinson, you shared with us this past week in our theology class, and we asked you to do a blending of women and then, of course, Black history. These are two areas that you are extremely familiar with and that you have an expertise with. But before we go there, I do want to take just a quick moment and talk to you about who Naima Robinson is. Give us a brief overview of your vitae, your biography, and how you got to where you are today.
Okay, well, thank you. I will start by saying that I come from two really dynamic and wonderful parents. My father, Judge Robinson, and my mother, Dr. Pam, really raised me with an awareness of my culture and an understanding that it's my responsibility to continue the struggle of my ancestors. So that means that they exposed me to all of the struggles that people of color have gone through in the diaspora, all of the wonderful achievements we have accomplished, and that it's my job to continue that in that vein, to continue to fight for full equality and full humanity in this system, and also to continue to make contributions for the next generation.
And in pursuit of that, Sister Robinson, what has your academic journey, what has your scholastic journey consisted of these last several years?
So I'm currently a doctoral student at Long Island University, and I have been pursuing doctoral studies there since 2006, and I am in the concluding phases of that right now. I'm currently working with my dissertation committee and putting together my dissertation research, which is on the effects of parental incarceration on student achievement. I currently hold 2 master's degrees. Both of them are also from Long Island University, one in education, one in school administration, and I hold a bachelor's degree in history from the University of Buffalo. Yes. My parents are graduates of Howard University, and so to their great dismay, I did not attend a historically Black college university, even though I think that they are wonderful places. And that's actually where most of our scholarship has been over the last 100 years. And I still consider myself a scholar and an advocate in the community. And I'm an educator. I'm a teacher. I teach a high school class. I teach high school seniors in New York City. Okay.
And whenever you're ready, I'm going to turn the microphone over to you so that you can share with us all that you had to say on last Saturday. Now, I am doing this primarily because we had a number of students who, for a variety of reasons, were unavailable last Saturday. And of course, your presentation and your material is a part of their required curriculum. So I am recording this today so that I could put this in their hand. Normally, we do the Saturday session online and we're able to record the lecture online. But because you blessed us by being there in person, we did not have that option. So today is kind of a follow-up to last Saturday, and it allows me to present to those students who were absent for whatever the reason, an opportunity to hear your brilliance and your scholarship. So
Okay.
we're in your hands.
So now I want to ask a question. Is your audience able to see me now, or are they just going to see the presentation?
They're going to see the presentation, but they will see you off to the right.
Oh, they will be able to see.
Yeah, there are two boxes that will continue to show both of us.
Okay, that's great.
All righty.
So it was the first time that I was ever asked to speak for women's history, and at first I wasn't really sure if I was up to the task, because it's something sometimes that is so personal, because I'm a woman, and I'm a daughter, and I'm also a mother. And I'm close with my mother, my grandmother. We're all a very close family of women. So actually, I started this presentation with thinking about Bell Hooks, because you mentioned that you had been to Oberlin and she was a scholar at Oberlin. So this is Bell Hooks. And I wanted to start off by just saying that, you know, we have to really honor women. It's, we do. I think that it's not necessary to say it, but I want to say it almost an offering a prayer or a blessing for the women, because women are the life force through which we've all come into existence. If anything, you know, you brought up Dr. Ben, so that just brings up a flood of other things. I'm also a member of ASCAT, the Association for the Study of Classical African Civilizations, and I've learned from many others in that organization that we, as people of color and African people in the diaspora, we do honor women. It's been a part of our tradition from the beginning. So we honor women, we celebrate women, and in the Americas, we understand that there have been many obstacles and systems of oppression that are against us. But I wanted to just say that even though there are many stereotypes about Black women, some of those stereotypes are, for example, that we're angry, or that we're aggressive, or that we're emasculating, but that, as I stated simply here, Black women are magic. And I think that we already knew that, so I'm going to just move forward and go through some of the women that I think are important to point out. So Shirley Chisholm, I was thinking about Shirley Chisholm because we're in the political season and politics is ever present right now. I don't think I ever take my television off of the cable news, because the politics is so in our face and seems so important. And Shirley Chisholm was a freedom fighter, was the first Black woman to run for the presidential nomination in the United States in 1972. She was also the first African-American woman in Congress, and she was the first to run for the nomination of a major political party. Her political struggle was not without discrimination. She was discriminated against by the Democratic Party. She was barred from participating in the televised debates. However, she was able to still garner so much support, so much grassroots support. She was a woman from Brooklyn, and her motto was unbossed and unbought. She was just a dynamic, strong sister, but still a sensitive woman who was able to still go to her adversaries and show them love and kindness and respect. And she was able to garner 152 of the delegates in that nomination process in 1972. She got 10% of the votes. And even though her campaign was underfinanced and there was a lot of contentiousness, even on behalf of the Congressional Black Caucus, which was predominantly male, she really did make a dynamic splash. And she's sort of the predecessor for the women that we see running for office now and making a stand now in the government.